Hi Virgos, it's Adair Danielle with Chaos Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your October 2018 readings, alright? So before we begin, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. I am genuinely blown away by the amount of people that were able to subscribe, and if you haven't, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please check out the description box below so you can enter the free raffle for my first 10 followers, which now seems silly since I'm up to 100. But much love, you guys, and thank you, and let's get into your reading, all right? Okay, Virgos. Okay. And how was Virgo season for you, Virgos? Just curious. It was a little rough. It was a little rough for me. Not gonna lie. All right? Okay. October 2018. Shuffle those. October 2018. Ooh. Okay. The Eight of Swords just popped out, Virgos. So some of you are dealing with a lot of self-inflicted anxieties. You're worried, you feel change, you feel like you're battling yourself, battling your mind, battling your psyche, okay? So some of those sneaky insecurities that we have, some of those really super criticalness that we have for ourselves are kind of starting to sneak up on some of us, okay? We're going to continue shuffling. And one more time. Venus. All right, let's get into it. And just a friendly reminder, I pulled from the bottom of the deck for the underlying energy. We move to the heart of the matter, past, foundation energy, present, most likely outcome, and a card of advice. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician, Virgos. That's great. So this is the power of manifesting. Whatever you want, you have the power. You have all the tools that you need in order to be successful. Unlimited potential, okay? 1. Some of you just closed out a cycle and you're beginning a new one. Okay? So decide what it is that you want in this month of October, Virgo. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Wow! The Nine of Cups in the heart of the matters, Virgo. This is great. So this is wish fulfillment. And paired with the Magician, it's just like if you want it, if you dream it, if you believe it, you can fucking do it, Virgos. We have the Seven of Cups in the past energy, foundation energy. And with this 7 here, this is a cup. It can be of illusion and fantasy, but it's also a cup of a lot of options. So if you had a lot of options in the past and you're trying to figure out what it is that you're going to do, it seems like you have the power to make life what you want, right? In the present, we have the, the 8 of Pentacles. So this is hard work and dedication. The most likely outcome, we have the 3 of Swords. We're going to look into that. We're going to clarify that to see why that would be there. And then the card of advice is the Knight of Wands. All right, this is really interesting, Virgo, with that being the advice, because this is fire energy. Some of you could be connecting with a fire sign. So that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And sometimes their words can hurt. And sometimes with this particular, if you are connecting with a fire sign and you are connecting with the Knight of Wands, this is an energy that comes in quickly and leaves even quicker. So maybe this has to do with the 3 of Swords. If this was something that you thought was going to last and it didn't. That's for some of you guys, okay? But we're going to clarify this 3 of Swords before we get into the reading, all right? Ooh. We have the High Priestess. Some of you also could be connecting with the Pisces, but this is also intuition and your higher selves. If you're ignoring signs and you're ignoring what your gut is telling you, then you could end up in a 3 of Swords situation, okay? And then this flipped out is the Knight of Wands. So some of you are also being, Knight of Wands, I'm sorry, the 9 of Wands. So some of you are really defending yourselves, okay? All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. So we are in Libra season, okay? All right, let's go with the Magician. Let's start with this Magician. Basically, Virgo, what I'm seeing is like you've been filled with a lot of different illusions and fantasies and kind of trying to bring it to reality. And you're working hard. You're working very hard. But you might be putting your energy into something that is fleeting. Okay? And if you feel like you're working very hard and you're not getting any recognition for yourself and you feel like you are kind of going up against a brick wall, or you can very clearly see your glass ceiling, then it's time to will something else. Close out this cycle with this Three of Swords here before it gets here. Because this hasn't happened yet. This is the most likely outcome if you continue, right? If you continue doing what you're doing. And basically what I see is maybe just really throwing yourself into your work and ignoring what's happening around you. Really focusing on one pinnacle instead of the other ones. And thinking that because you give hard work, because you perfect this, that people are going to be appreciative of all that you have to do. It's kind of what I'm saying. It's kind of what I'm seeing. Because I know Virgos have a tendency to, because they're so critical and because they seek perfection within themselves in everything that they do, they project that onto other people. And sometimes that can be very difficult to deal with if you don't understand where this person is coming from of love. And on the other side of that, Virgos can also have a habit of putting everything into something and everything and giving it their all, and people just do not appreciate it. But go with your gut. If you aren't appreciated, then start something new. You don't have to stick around. You don't have to hang on for dear life. You really don't have to be this Knight of Wands. It's kind of what I'm seeing. I'm honestly seeing leave. Leave. Go into something better with this Knight of Wands here. Move on, travel, go on an adventure. Don't hang on for something for dear life just because it's comfortable for you, Virgo. You have the power to manifest, and at the end of the day, you have the Nine of Cups here. So this is wish fulfillment. So anything that you want, you can get. And the cool thing, Virgo, it's not going to happen out of thin air. It's going to happen because you put the work in and because you have the tools in order to be successful. I'm really seeing if there's something that it's time to let go of, be it a relationship, be it work, it's time to let go of that. You have options. There's other things that you could be doing. You could be spending your time doing almost anything else. You're a Virgo. Whatever you choose to do, you're going to be successful in it because there's no other way that it's going to happen. You will accept nothing less than perfection. See if we can get some more. Yeah, this Magician card, Virgo, as the underlying energy, this is new. I mean, it's one. It's new. Yeah. The Ten of Wands here. So from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands, this is burden. Release it. Release this burden that you're feeling. Move on. Like, leave. Phone that Aries friend. Phone that Sagittarius friend. Phone that Leo friend. Those people who are just like, I'm not putting up with this shit. Do you see how hard I'm fucking working? Do you see what I'm doing? Bye. Phone that Pisces friend that you had to be like, I believe that, it's time for you to move on. You could be doing different stuff. That's me. I'm that Pisces friend. I'm telling you, let that shit fucking go. There's no reason for you to be bruised and battered. There's too much positive energy here for these two cards to pop up, so I know that it's to leave it behind. You don't have to sign on to a burden if you don't want to. You have too many options for that. You're too good for this. You're too good for that. Don't stick on to something. Don't hold on to something because it's comfortable to you, Virgo. That's basically what I'm seeing. Okay? So now we're going to move into my two new Oracle decks. I can't remember if I've mentioned them. But I'm really excited. It is the Barbieri Zodiac deck. Oracle. Zodiac Oracle, and it just really zones in on planets and signs and energies like earth, water, fire. And so I really like it because I am an astrology buff. All right, so it kind of adds an extra layer to the reading. So we're gonna get into it. All right. One more time. Okay, Virgo, what is it that we want? This is transformation, Virgo. For some of you, it could be sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? With Pluto here. And some of you want to know the the truth. But this is extremes, and this is transformation. And I know Virgos like to hold on for dear life, but the transformation could be let go and start something new. If you're closing out a cycle, the cool thing about a 1 here, that implies that the world was here before. Sorry, my computer just went black for no reason. Anyways, okay? So let's see Pluto. So this is transformation. So there is a change that's happening. You're coming out of a cycle and you're starting a new one. But you have all the tools that you need in order to be successful. So leave this burden behind. All right? Oh, one more shuffle. Scorpio. Again. So this is, and to me, the Magician and the Scorpio, because this is manipulation. This is manipulating what you have. I create comes from Scorpio. You make what you want. Be careful not to tap into dark energies, though. Don't go into a dark place. Not saying that Scorpios are dark, but they can be, right? Because they're so sensitive and all-knowing. But paired with Pluto, my goodness. So you want transformation, and you have the power to create it. If you want to change your circumstances, you could do that. You can literally do that and get what you wish, right? Do not stay in La La Land. Do not stay here. Use your intuition and your gut to get whatever it is, the fuck that you want. And Scorpios don't play. That Scorpionic energy does not play, and it does not stop, and it does not quit. If you're looking for a truth, if you feel like you've been deceived and you're trying to get to the bottom of the matter, then you can do that. Okay? And then I'm going to look. Ooh, I put this in the wrong place. So the sun. So some of you are wanting to be yourself, but that was not supposed to be there. Hold on, that threw me off. We're going to shovel again. Alright, and water did pop up. I'm not surprised because that is intuition and gut. Actually, yeah. This is the first one I pulled. That's the one that we're going to fucking go with. So, intuition. Intuition. It's asking you to really tap into that water that you have. Especially if you do have water in your chart. Listen to your heart, really, you know. Really listen to yourself this month, Virgo. And release these burdens. You no longer have to fight anymore. You're done fighting. Release this. Start on a new cycle and create what you want. Okay? Alright, Virgo, so that is going to be your reading for October 2018. I will see and be talking to you shortly. Thank you so much. Please, again, do not forget to check out the description box below if you would like a free reading from myself. Alright? Alright, thank you, Virgos. Peace.